Hey everyone, we are Act.
And these are our Marquee memories. Oasis at Main Road in 1996. It was a bus trip from the local record shop in Derby. I went with 3 friends last year of school. It felt like a bit of a rite of passage, but then we kind of got dropped off as like 4 very young 16-year-olds in the middle of Moss Side in Manchester, which
It was pretty rough.
Safe place. Yeah, tons of sort of drunk Irishmen. which was great. The full lineup on the day was Ocean Colour Scene, the Manic Street Preachers, and then Oasis. It was at the height of their fame in the 90s. Me and my school friends, arm in arm, like it was pretty emotional.
So I saw the Prodigy at a festival called Download, which is sort of like a rock metal festival in the UK. I was actually 15, just about to turn 16 in like a couple of weeks, so it was my first festival left to my own devices.
What album was it?
That was, I think it was Invaders Must Die.
Oh yeah.
Had just come out. And I was actually with our now tour manager, Jacob, as well. We'd sort of wormed our way in right down the front. It did get a little bit scary at some points. It was pretty intense, the crowd. Have any of you guys seen them?
I saw them that year at Leeds
Oh, yeah.
Festival. They were good. Everyone was climbing on the ice cream van. The ice cream man was trapped, like panicking, and everyone was just like raving on his ice cream van.
Really?
Yeah, it was wild. Super Luxury were a Leeds band, kind of sound like a cross between Shellac and AC/DC. I saw them at the Brudenell Social Club in 2017. On this particular show, it began with a coffin on the stage, and the band came out and played and did this whole joke based around their singer Adam Nodwell's performance art. 4 songs in, he still hadn't emerged from this coffin, charged into the room, and then he declared that a hot dog eating contest was about to begin. Can't remember who won it, but we have a song called Payday, so I thought it would be really good to throw them out into the audience. When I brought them on stage in Chicago, a man from the audience shouted, "Do not open that packet, I have a severe nut allergy." I was quite surprised at some of the crowd booing the man for his nut allergy.
Shamed.
Yeah, he was shamed. And shame on you to those Yard Act fans that put that poor man through that.
John Mouse, it was 2007. There's something in the UK called the toilet circuit, and we're talking like no bar staff or security in there, and you can really make that space your own. In Sheffield, I think it was called the Shakespeare. Do you remember a place called that? Yeah. And there was this sort of weird moment where he got down on one knee, as I remember, and just started screaming. It was kind of out of character even for his set. And little had we known, a young couple in love had gone above into the do not go here area. A big chunk of plaster came out of the roof and landed in between him and the crowd. A big white cloud of plaster everywhere. It is moments like that where you think, this was quite good. Do you know what I mean?
Spontaneity.
This was quite poetic.
So this was at Primavera in Barcelona in 2023. We had played that day. New Order weren't going on until about 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it was late. Pretty hectic touring schedule.
But it was so worth it. And when they do a greatest hits set, it didn't stop. After Age of Consent, did he just go, "Yes, it is a great track." And he like just in between song banter was perfect.
What was your favourite song of the performance?
Bizarre Love Triangle.
Really? I liked Isolation. I like that kind of...
They do a tribute at the end, don't they?
Yeah.
Jay, you have a favourite?
You were a bit worse for wear by that point, I remember.
Thanks for listening to our Marquee memories. Come and catch us on tour and make some of your own.